Good evening and welcome, everybody, to Kansas Motor Speedway. It's just Kansas Speedway, but it does not matter. We're here tonight for race 6 at 20. I don't know, it's somewhere around there. We've got 150 laps at this mile-and-a-half oval. Should be a fun one here tonight. Administration tried to make this car a little bit looser, but there was really no way to do so. The front end doesn't want to bite, and I don't know. We did a little practice the other day, and it was okay, but it'll be an interesting race. I'll give you that. We've got next week. We've got off. There's no race next week for the ORL Series. This last Thursday. Sorry, I'm all sorts of confuddled. We didn't do too bad. We got screwed up at the end. Someone just drove too hard up the track and got into us. Don't know if we want to run again tomorrow for the NIS series, but it is what it is. Next week we move on to, I don't even know, Richmond, that's what it is. Richmond in the NIS, and like I said, next week we have off for the ORL series. So should be a fun one. We'll have to see how this goes. We finished, where were we at last week? Texas. We finished pretty all right in Texas. We still finished with a nice top 10. Yeah.
8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. Good times, guys. Good time.
Thank you very much.
Let me see who's all up on the board. Mark Emerson, top of the board, 31-3-3. Everybody else was within pretty darn close to 10th or 2/10ths of a second.
Should be bonus points.
I shouldn't even say tenths. I should say hundredths of a second. Just getting the description and everything switched over for the video. Hope you are all doing well. It's time for some Saturday night racing, though. 150 laps at Kansas Speedway. All right. I'm sorry for the delayed start. I was hanging out with family. So, not any practice. I mean, we've had some practice throughout the week. Click it up to 10. I think it's race 6. It doesn't matter. All right. Starting in the back. Only 28 cars here this evening. Hey. Ooh, nice Caterpillar car from 33 of AJ Stravato. Brakes are not warmed up, though. Gotta warm them up. I want to thank you all for joining me here this evening. I hope you do go to enjoy this race. Hopefully, Highline Runner is going to be the way around this track. Hopeful to keep this thing clean, as it's going to make a big difference. It's almost like pack racing at this track right now. So I'll have to see how we can do.
One left to green. Line up outside. Pit road is closed. That's the 14 car.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah, I almost didn't make it. I apologize, like I said. I'm just going to be hanging out, guys, so anybody behind me, head on by if you need.
Again. Good luck, buddy.
Get ready. Going green.
Jesus. Bruce Boyer was hitting the brakes. I don't know who hit the back of me. I think it's Clifton Cockrell.
Green, green, green.
Oh, thanks, Legend. Yeah, I didn't stream last night. I try not to. I don't think I'm gonna do streams on Fridays. I just kind of do it as like I'm hanging out with the guys, doing a little bit of fun racing. I'm surprised they finished well at Indy, though. If you guys want to go check out that race, go check out Sim TV, SYM TV, for more on that race. It's, like I said, it's more or less just to have a little bit of fun with the guys. Like I said in my interview, nothing, 50 car was not going for broke. I mean, we laid the power down, did what we could, but it was all for fun. It wasn't, we weren't trying to go out there and get us a win. If we could have, hell yeah, I'll take a win any day. But, yeah, so try to do a little bit of running with the guys on VRL in the Xfinity Series on Fridays. That race runs around 9:30, I want to say, Central Standard Time. Yeah, turn 3 was a bit of a brute, man. I tell you what. Turn 1 and 2, man, you can get down in there and get through, but actually turn 2 was even a little tough. But turn 3, man, you really, I was lifting early for that corner. So, it was a fun track to drive. I love Indy, but I think once the Cup cars get there, I think we'll have a little more fun with it. I think it's just the aero package or the package that the iRacing has on it, because like even Kansas, they were saying they can't free the car up enough to make it work properly, whereas Indy was also like that except for Xfinity. So yeah, I don't know. We're just hanging out at the back, currently 22nd in this race. I got Clifton Cockrell, who wants to go by me, go by me in the low lane. I don't need to have him.
Checking up.
Go low. The yellow flag is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
That's a big wreck.
Can't buy. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
That was a big wreck, actually.
Can't buy.
As I say that, there's a wreck. Works every time.
Thanks, Steve. And you're about to do a truck race, man? Oh, I should get you in on the Xfinity Series if you want to do some hosted races. Get you in with the VRL guys. Not race with you, but I assume with all your commentary you would know how to race better than I do.
Kansas.
Space car too.
Just waiting for Stravato to get up here. I'm not really, like I said, I'm not really looking for pits. I'll just keep the fuel up.
Are you coming, Banks?
I'm going for fuel, get fresh tires just to have them on the car, but it's nothing.
Not talking to you.
Stravato back in the Toyota, though. I'm surprised. I thought he was in a Chevy.
You, so don't worry about it.
I'm not. You're dead.
Past the 48.
Okay, Robert, anything to say, buddy? Well, that sucks.
The brake bias seemed a little far back.
Just you and I guess, Jeff.
Just you. I'm wrecked.
Damn.
There's our pit box. Oh, that's bad.
How about you, Liam? Are you okay?
I don't care. I don't care that I just missed my pit box. Like, I almost slid it. Check back in with me or with like ORL. I was gonna slide and hit the inside wall like a rookie, but yeah, I lifted out of the brakes and got the car to recorrect and go out. Oh yeah, you're going into a race. I forgot you just said that. Good luck, Steve. Hell, Steve's moving up quicker through the ranks than I was. I also didn't know how to operate iRacing, so I guess that's a thing too. It's not that it's super difficult, it's just like, I didn't know what I was doing half the time. But now, I'm like a rated D driver. Yeah, buddy.
Got there for
Um,
48.
But yeah, it's Saturday night. Running back in the pack, chilling out. Like I said, or like Legend said, actually, I ran Indy last night. Did a long run strategy. Probably didn't play out to our advantage. We made a lot of passes going back and forth through the field, which was fun. I like doing that more than, you know, trying to pick a strategy. Even if we picked a good strategy, we wouldn't have been as fast. I think if we would have hit it around 22 or 23, I think it probably would have been the best strategy to have. But hit it around 27, didn't have enough laps to the finish, and honestly, we weren't that fast right up to it anyway. But that car was tight, man. There was a 20. Ooh.
I'm good, damn it, boys. I haven't touched anything. I'm fine.
The the wind down the backstretch was 24 miles an hour. Really got the cars pushing down the stretch, but when you tried to go turn in to turn 3, it was hitting you in the door, driver's door.
Probably gonna get shook on anyways.
Really pushing you up the track. So it was a tough race nonetheless. Fun,
Really thought that
but one lane of racing, so it was a tough one to run.
Kind of just screwed me.
Proud of our team for running all over the place as far as this season's been concerned. I don't think ORL, we've got a good season going for us. NIS, we definitely do. We had a bad race this week, but honestly still top half of the field. So nothing too out of the ordinary from last year, but we've had a really great start to this year, so it seems like we were lacking. But overall, it's just fun to race and come out, hang out with, especially these guys. They race really well. It doesn't affect the iRating. And then, of course, do some more streaming videos for you guys because I enjoy hanging out with you and everybody who watches. I do appreciate it. But yeah, let's get back to some racing.
Hey, Alec, heads up. Got,
Texas last week, we finished 7th. Yeah, because if I would have passed Angelo and then Elliott or Eddie, I can't remember who it was, it would have been 5th, so it was 2 spots. So I finished 7th last week, finished 16th at Bristol this week, and now here we are at Kansas. So it's
I'm in 5th now.
been a fun couple weeks. Like I said, next week, Saturday, we've got off. There is no race. I don't know if they're going to do a fun race or not. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But next week, we're heading off to Richmond in the NIS Series. So hopefully have you guys tune in 8 p.m. Central Standard Time for that race there. Here we go, going back to green, lap 10 of 150. Long race ahead of us. Again, we're not trying to get up in the pack. I'm really just hanging out, trying to see what line will run the best. Hopefully to keep the car as clean as possible, as this guy's going to come right back on the track. It's Jeff Smith. Maybe Trejo to the outside in that McGuire's car. We are rolling on back through the pack. That was an intentional lift. Got the 20 of Halpern, 24 of Turner. Why is he back here? 75 of Gaba. And Chris Stouffer in the 5 car.
I didn't know who he was.
Man, we were doing some practice with Bailey Turner, Jeremiah Vincent, Josiah Vincent, Elliott Butler, Eli, Alec. Actually, Eli wasn't in there. Alec was, and Alec's fast. If Alec doesn't butcher it like he's done in other races, whether it be Xfinity or this, I think he'll actually have a good race under his belt. Am I certain about that? No, not certain, because races can come down to anything, but he was definitely fast in practice. So it seems like they've loosened up the car just a little bit. Overall, it seems like it's got a little better rotation. I'm still keeping a very ginger right foot to it. But, yeah, I'm just trying to be cautious of how much we lay down the rubber, because we might have a long run one of these times. And I'd rather have the best car in the long run. It's always what I prefer. What was the main part of that wreck? Was that when Alec wrecked? Was that win specifically? what you're getting at. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm back in the throttle a little bit. We got a little bit of space in between us. Sitting 21st, one spot better than where we were at the start of this thing. Last week, not last week, was it? Yeah, it was last week. After Texas, we did a practice race at Kansas, but it was in the evening. It was like 6 or 7 o'clock at night. The lights were just about to come on, and the track was cool. I'll tell you what, though, I've never seen a track that's like one of those cookie cutter mile and a halves work so much like a super speedway. We were drafting, we were flat-footing around the whole thing. It was interesting. If we would have ran that, we did one pit party, got out on track, and we ran it. Someone wrecked in like second, and it wrecked the entire field. So if we would have ran later at night, it would have been like a super speedway, and it would have been Wreck Central. Or not even Wreck Central, it just would have been
sketchy out of course.
Ooh, the back end is starting to swing around. They must have fixed something. I kind of like it right now. It's going to be a slow spin, but it's going to be a hot, like, it's going to be a deep spin. Like, it'll keep spinning even if you're trying to save it. It's going to be like a drift car is what I'm thinking.
You hit the wall,
Yeah.
Feels good, though. I got around to Liam Neeson on the outside. Liam Sheen, sorry. Got around Liam Sheen on the outside, so pretty good. We're lifting out of it just a little bit on entry. Ooh, yeah, there it is. That right rear is going to get hot. It's actually doing some good rotation. Not like it was in practice previously. It's actually getting down and boogieing. Right front is still pushing me up the track a little bit, but it's not as bad as it was before. Holy shit, no, I did not know that. This in from our weather reporter, legend. It is 112 degrees here on the track for Kansas, and that is a burner, man. Indy was only 108 at the most. This right rear, though, I'm shocked that it's getting this loose.
Did I blink there, Adam?
It's not. So the right front is still pushing, like I said, but man, is that right rear ever, like, it's turning, man. I'm literally was half throttle or 3/4 throttle, and then I got on in mid-corner. It actually started sliding on me. I'm shocked that this car's handling that like this. Like I said, practice was not like this. Feels good, though. I really like it. It's going to take some talent towards the end of these runs because it's going to start sliding on you. Ooh, there it was. Eddie's down on the inside. I don't know.
Stay high to the car on the low side. Clear.
Just kind of picking them off, though. It's really just about finding where our car is going to work well. And right now, this high side. What do you mean, never mind? Is the track not hot anymore? Ooh. Wrecking out of 4. Wrecking out of 4.
You know, it's this fucking early in the race and you guys are already doing stupid shit.
Dude, you plowed up into it.
Look at Schultz.
Anger, man.
Bye, guys. Check it up with the backstretch.
Man, you got people leaving left, right, and center out of this race.
On review, 30, this is your first caution.
The pit road is now open.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry, but when you're involved in a wreck, it gets annoying. Sorry about that, guys.
You held on good there.
Oh, I'm sorry. The track temp wasn't 112. It was 132. All right, that's no joke. That is insane.
Damn it.
Same here.
Well, I'm trying not to get a speeding penalty, although it really wouldn't matter. I wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah, guys, 45.
Yeah, I thought it was 50. Damn it.
Air temp 91. Man, it is a burner out here today. Thank God I paid the little bit extra and, you know, weight reduction so I could put an AC unit in the car.
Okay,
Just
go.
kidding. Ooh, Alex Bell reconnected. Alec Martinez to the back of the pack.
Line up, single file. That's the 29 car.
He was. Oh, Liam Sheen now out of the race. Also, Alec Martinez, I don't know why he came to the back. He was in 4th place.
Uh-oh.
I don't know where we're sitting right now. We're way too early into this thing. It's only 25 laps, or going to be 25 laps once we get back underway. Only a 5th. Yeah, 5th? No. 6th into this race. All right, 2 to green. Yeah, that's actually called it on the money. And we're 12th. I don't want to be here. I'm going to go back in, take a splash of fuel.
Pass the plant car.
I mean, I don't really care. But I just want to get the, I mean, take the 1.0.
Guess it's you and I, Alec.
Yeah.
I'll change right sides. How about that? Have the freshest right sides on the track. Oh man, the temp is going up. Track temp is now 134. Record-breaking temps at this place. Probably the reason why it's so slick, actually. But yeah, that's crazy. I'm excited to see the broadcast because this thing is, like, my car feels pretty decent. I'm gonna give it that. I don't know how everybody else feels, but it's pretty nice. Alec Martinez back down pit lane.
Go, go, go.
Ah, he just went and drove down pit lane. Ooh, I gotta slow down.
One lap to green. Line up on the inside. Let the 24 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Let the 15 car by. That's the 15 car.
Where you at, Bailey?
Down on power.
That's the 18 car. Get ready. Going green. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Still sitting 18th, so we're not too far back. A lot of people have dropped out of this race. Like I said, just kind of keeping it easy through the corners. Not burning that right front up is the big key factor here. The back end's really going to step out on us in the later runs. So, I mean, not that I want to burn up the right rear and let that slide out, but at least we'll be able to turn the car. Oh, man, this track is oily, man. It's slick. Any cloud cover for today? Nope. Pure blue skies. It's a hot one here in Kansas, I'll tell you that.
Ricky.
Down on the... Ooh, that's bad.
Single file.
There it is.
That's the
Oh my god! Oh my god!
24 car.
Did you miss that?
That may have been my fault.
This is my moment.
Couldn't tell which way you were going there, Eli.
Yeah, I was a bit sideways.
I'm gonna stay out. I'm not
I'm
concerned
cool,
with hits
okay.
that much. I'll clutch it in though.
Hey Brian, can you look at my back bumper and tell me if I got any damage there?
Here to the left, the rear's a little crinkled. Do you mind checking out my nose? I got a 4X off of that.
Yeah, 10-4. Once we get slowed down here, pull right behind me. Yeah, your left front's a bit crinkled. Not terrible. How bad's my left rear?
It's not bad. I don't think it'll
Big
affect you
road
too
is
much.
now open.
10-4.
Catch the 24 car.
Upon review, we determined it is a racing incident. Nobody will be penalized.
Let the 24 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Catch the 35 car. Car 15 got the lucky dog. Let them by on the outside. Let the 15 car by.
Currently 5th place. Oh, I'm not surprised. I don't know what happened to him or what happened during that wreck, but I figured Eli got a little bit on it. We'll see if these guys pit. I'm going for a lead lap if anything, but that's about it. Otherwise, I'll go in and grab some pits because I didn't know that many. I
Michigan speeding.
I'm hopeful they go in. If they don't peel off this time, I'll go in. Ah, okay. Yep. I really didn't need tires.
All clear. Punch it. Line up single file. Catch the 16 car.
Alright, we've had a lot of cautions in this race thus far. I think we're up to 2 or 3 now. Unnecessary here at Kansas. It's going to be a long race. Oh, that was Liam. Why was it his final start? Did he get booted from the series, or he just... What happened? Liam's a good driver, too. That's the problem, is he's actually got, like, really good talent.
1 lap to green. Line up on the inside. Catch the 25 car.
Or did administration pull it on him? I'm living vicariously through Legend, so I can hear what the broadcast is doing. But I watch it right after the race anyway. Go sit down with a cold one, like a soda pop. No, I'm just kidding. Sprite or something like that, and then I just sit down and see what I did, what I could have done better, stuff like that. Kind of study the race, hear what the broadcasters are doing. again, switching it over to 3 wide. Man, he is frustrated. I don't know. I like racing with these guys. I don't know. I've not watched the 3 wide broadcast, but I mean, I've seen some of the, at least the titles pop up. But anyway, here we go. We're going to be lap 31 of 150. I just got the fuck out of the way because they were going to do that. Sorry for Liam, though, man. That sucks. Still sitting 20th. 2 positions up from where we started. Yeah, this car now feels like it's good, man. It's got some power to it. I don't know if everybody else feels this way, but, man, it feels like I could lay down some wicked fucking laps. The back end actually steps out like it should. I mean, I'm sure I'd burn the right front up if I stayed on it like this for long, but this is going to be a fastest lap. If you take a look at the bottom right hand of the screen where the relative is and it says last, we'll have to see how fast a lap we get out of this. Because we're moving. Really, that wasn't one of my fastest. I am shocked. Well, I don't think we're faster than the 22. I also, if I was actually really fast, I'd be catching Bailey, I'd be catching the pack. But I'm also not really pushing on the car. I'm hanging out. I think that was Eli, fuck, or Angelo. No, it might have been Angelo. I don't know. We're not really pushing on the car. We're just kind of hanging out, rolling around, seeing what goes on, what wrecks might happen, so we have enough space to, you know, react. Trying to make sure that right rear gets heated up so we can actually get the car a little sideways and actually, you know, direct it off the corner. Oh, that's bad.
Slow car down low. The yellow flag is out. Single file. Pit road is closed.
They couldn't.
I don't know why you guys are trying to fly job when you're not anywhere clear.
11 car.
Yeah, regardless of what they decide, I'll take the blame for that. But I wasn't trying to slide you there, trying to give you room. I realized it wasn't going to work.
Yellow flag came out. Catch the 11 car.
It's another car that's going to be out of the race. I'm surprised they're not saying anything. It's a lot of single car, like it's 2 cars getting into each other, but it's a lot of single car, like spin-offs, cautions.
77, your first caution.
Eric, did you say 37?
77.
Just had to get the lead. I had to race it, man. I was hauling dick to get up there.
car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
I can stick it out and see what happens. We're almost not here yet.
You stay out, Casey?
Yes, sir.
Simple.
Did I think he has. Did I stay out? Yes, I did.
I hate the moves we have to make in this package.
Am I going to stay out?
It's
No.
also the track. The track doesn't help.
Seems like this track's always been that way. It's ridiculous.
We're gonna go in and
And
grab
the
some
truck
fuel. Gotta
and the
grab 3
Kennedy.
gallons, fresh tires. I just wanted the lead lap.
Go, go, go!
I'm an underfunded team and need a new pit crew.
Line up, single file. Catch the 22 car. Pass the 2 car.
What do you mean? Only my name isn't showing on this MTV board? Well, ain't that some BS? They don't want to even like my last name anymore. They're like, screw it, we ain't gonna say it.
22 car.
Mark Emerson to the back. We're gonna see how fast he really is, because I'm gonna try running it now. I want to see how fast I can really push this thing, and I want to see how fast he really is in comparison. All right, gonna be lap 41 when we get back underway.
Line up on the inside.
Oh, he's got the outside though, and that's the preferred line, I'd say. Oh, I joined late. Ah, that's fine.
Alright, some cautions, guys. Let's try to... Shit. I know the track sucks. You just flip this shit out. But,
Track
try to do a
doesn't
little
suck
more
that
patience. Let tires
much.
come in.
They just need to give more space. They're running like they don't,
Just
like
everyone
they,
worked after so long,
I don't
man.
even know.
So,
They're just running like
please,
broke.
Just try to finish this shit out and give each other a little more room.
I just sent Andrew a PM because I'm like, it's not that bad.
Get ready, going green.
Oh. It's not really, like, it feels pretty decent.
Pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Inside.
Ooh, Emerson is pretty damn fast.
Hold your line. Keep high. Clear.
Reggie's also pretty darn fast. But man, do we have a rocket ship. Holy shit, catching Reggie and fast.
Outside. Hold your line. Car outside. Too wide. Stay low.
But that's all gonna be wasted away because the bottom sucks.
Stay low. The car on the high side. Keep low.
That bomb sucks ass. Wow. It only worked like right on the restart, but that was it.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
They're gonna wreck anyway, so I may as well run it down through 3.
Keep low. Still there. Clear.
What's up, guys?
Damn it, dude.
The yellow
Be a
flag
lot
is out.
easier if we
Line
weren't
up,
running with people that are
single
fucking
file.
warping.
Pit road is closed.
Yeah, man, you were warping really bad.
Yeah, you're blinking all over the place. Next thing you know, you're inside the car.
That's the 22 car.
Make sure you guys take that replay and tell him because he's not in here no more.
That's the 2 car.
It's him and Banks every single week.
Yeah, I hate to be that guy, but I feel like we gotta do something about the guys who can have a horrible connection every week.
Say sorry. Back up.
Pit road is now open. That's the 2 car by. That's the pace car.
I want to make sure I let a lap this time. I mean, I know I got it before, but I just wanted to make sure I got it.
Let them by on the outside. Let the 20 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Casey, you staying out here?
No, bud, you can get it by. I'm gonna go in the second time.
Stay for, thank you.
SYM pit crew for the win. What?
It does say race 3 is race control. He's probably up in the booth, but he talks with those guys, or not Emerson,
Yeah,
but
that's cool.
the other race control guys and whatnot.
I guess you don't get away, Brown.
Go, go, go!
Oh man, if it hasn't gone wrong with me yet, it will someday.
Wow, that was actually a really good stop by our pit crew.
He'll get the wave when he goes 1 to green.
I had already kicked him to the back.
Yeah, I'm already getting cycled. It won't matter now.
Line up, single file. Catch the 20.
What the hell? Why?
The game hates me.
Did whoever stayed out cross the line before you did, so it didn't count you as first place, anything.
Nah, Casey stayed out the first lap and then did the second time through. Nah, ain't anything about it.
Did you beat into the line though?
Past the 11 car.
Yeah.
The 24 car.
I'm sure we'll get another caution so you can go around.
I mean, it's not going to mean anything if I don't get like 20 more, but I'm just taking what I can get here.
All right, we're 2 to green. This is going to be lap 50 when we get back underway. Well, I'm sorry, Alex. I shouldn't have hit the line first, though. I think my pit box is behind the start-finish.
1 lap to green. Line up on the outside.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
15 car.
Why is it telling me behind?
Well, I think it's being real fucky right now.
What was your idea?
Like true.
iRacing is telling the second place to be behind.
That's a good idea. That's actually a really good idea. I agree with you on
This
that.
is awesome.
What have I done?
Tell me to be behind.
I'll tell it to the administrators here tonight. Maybe they'll use it as a good way to do it.
Kind of fun to start on the outside, but okay.
Me too, Robert.
I'm just gonna follow what iRacing says.
I got told them I was gone for half a lap last night, so. But I think that's the iRacing servers, not so much me.
Flag, we will clear them.
Get ready. Going green. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
And the high lane, it starts turning.
Sorry guys, try to keep it clean, and if you are having internet issues from here on out, I'm going to tell you to go to the back. No question of that.
I was gonna look, but then I got someone in my inside.
Stay high. Clear inside.
Nice, good job, Legend.
I've had a little heart attack there.
I just wanted my top.
Get the fuck out of me.
Man, they are moving around like it's the last lap.
Good job, guys. Let's try to get our green flag stopping.
Not gonna happen with Eddie Trejo driving it in deep. I was gonna slide all the way up the track into my door.
Still there. Stay high. Clear.
As back up as far as back in the corners up. Yeah, no. I'm just, like I said, I'm just kind of running it about 170, 171 through the corner. 169 and 171, I guess we'll say. And I'm running the high side, so it's at least conserving my tires a little bit.
Woo!
Oh yeah, no, I'm fine being this far back. Like, we've been about this far away from the pack all night, and it's been working out pretty well. We've kind of come close to getting into some stuff, but not too close.
Check it up, check it up.
Slow car ahead, slow car ahead. The yellow flag is out.
That was a good one.
Pit road is closed. Catch the 8 car. Catch the 16 car. Past the 24.
I think you jinxed it, legend.
And I'm done.
And I'm done. Fastest car in this race out of it. Lap 55 of 150.
Check it up in 2. Kansas.
Kansas.
Well, I had to admit this. Getting damage fixed and coming right up there was not. I mean, it was pretty fun. So, usually Kansas is like that.
Yeah.
Nope,
Angelo,
no
when you come
damage.
Front end.
The pit road is now open.
It's a little wrinkled up, but other than that, it looks fine.
You don't have a splitter.
Alright, I was just making sure. I thought
We're just
maybe
going to
my
keep
phone
going
was
in
on.
second time by.
For the review, option will be on the number 8.
Catch the pace car.
I bet you SimTV is up in the booth. Casey's stayed out again. We don't know what his strategy is.
Got the lucky dog. Let them by on the outside.
Yay, Alex!
16 car by had the position when the yellow flag
It's
came
the small
out.
victories, man.
We keep this up, man. You might have a top 5 car.
Go for it.
8 put the 77 in the wall.
They maxed out
77
about
retaliated.
150. This thing's a hot
Not
one.
really
Close
surprised
race.
after the 77 came off a win from last night. Cabot's a good driver, but man, it's just those tempers flare.
Definitely got nose damage now.
Yeah, I don't know what you were doing.
Well, you get neutral by your box and stop sideways.
Hey, Casey Lakatos, it's Kyle from
I was
SimTV.
going
Got a
down my
copy?
pit box.
Hey, Kyle. Yeah, I got a
Trying to
copy.
go through a bunch of pit
Well,
boxes.
things are going well for you. You kept yourself out of the,
I was going through
crashes
too.
for the most part. Everyone else is wrecking behind you. I see you're coming on down to pit road. What's the strategy here? Just keep yourself out of trouble?
Alright, man.
Just
It is
staying
what it
towards
is.
the back, honestly. We're just trying to keep enough gap, seeing that these guys are running over each other. We've kept the tires pretty fresh. We're not running the fastest lap times out there by no means, but yeah, just kind of hanging out, watching what's happening, seeing which line is really running best. Of course, top line is most preferred, but seeing what we can't do with these tires and trying to hold out in case we get a long
I
run.
know everybody's saying it, but it's
Is
been
there a get up
65
and go
laps.
time? You're treating this like a
you guys have
Talladega
it
race
figured
where
out by
you're
now.
out back waiting for the trouble to end, or are you just kind of hanging
And
out
I
here to
think
see
there's
what
only
happens?
4 cars without
I
damage.
do this in a lot of my races. I try to hang out till about half race, see
I
how
do
it
have
goes,
damage,
and if
too.
I start
Hopefully
moving
you're not
up, you know, a
including me.
little before like 65 or so, then, you know,
Oh,
it is what
make
it
it quick.
is. But probably about lap 75, 85, I'll start looking at it, because there will be a, you know, I'm sure if we keep up with it, there might be cautions or at least one pit stop in there. So
All right, Casey, we're going to
Oh,
let
this
you
is
go and
150
get back
laps?
to it. Keep yourself out of trouble. You've done a really good job of that so far. We'll hopefully talk to you later.
thanks, guys.
All right.
Not even halfway yet.
We're barely at third. And it's been like 45 minutes.
You know, they'll turn the lights on for us.
Like, I gotta wake up early tomorrow, guys. Let's go.
I was not expecting to get contacted by the SimTV guys, but yeah, I mean, I'm happy that we're hanging out, relaxing, keeping the car all clean and whatnot. That's really all we can hope for. We're already top 15, so and that last one was a pretty good size wreck, so hopefully we can keep this up. We're starting to thin out the crowd, though, so we're not going to have many cars that are going to be wrecking, but like I told Kyle and Finian, really just keeping the car, 1, clean, 2, trying to keep the tires for a long run is the main goal here. So still going to try to keep the car backed up a little bit in the corner like we did last night at Indy, but yeah, should be all right.
I got fucking interviewed, boys. What the fuck?
Same here.
You dropped me on the wrong.
I don't know. Yeah, there's not many people with no damage.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Car inside.
There they go on by. We're just relaxing the high lane.
Clear inside.
77's an angry driver right now, so I'm gonna see he slid right on up the track. I'm not really surprised by that. He's really gonna drive the. Ooh, it's getting sketchy up there. I was in the pack.
$25, your quality is dropping. Need to give room, please. 25.
Now, Reggie Ortega behind us. I don't know if he got into the wreck. I think he did. Fast driver.
I'm scared.
Fast driver before, though. Well, I'm still close to the damn wall. I don't need to be right up against it. Skirt of it. It's a very relaxed, refined approach. That's what we do every race. So, really, that's all I want to keep on under ourselves.
25, you're still blinking.
Simple, I'll get this.
I'm not nowhere near the wall. I'm higher on the track than I could be. I could be running against that white line. I'm running above the dotted. Oh, compared to them, yeah, sure, but I'm also back in the corner up more than them. So even though they're running further down the further up the track, I'm running backed off the corner, so I'm not really pushing up the track or giving it hell. Track temp 135, so still gaining heat in the track, hotter than it's been even this race. Sim TV record. But like I said, it's really, we just got to get the heat in the right rear. Car will turn. It's just got to give it time. Just got to let the car get all warmed up, hot and bothered. We'll make passes just like that. And the wreck, no. Currently in P14. Ooh, I'm really up close to the wall that time. It was trying to push up a little bit. I was like, oh god, too high, too fast. Like I said, there's not a lot of cars left as far as this field's concerned. I'm also doing a little bit of a dive approach. We're staying on the high side to carry the speed, but we do a little bit of a drop if the car will let me mid-corner to kind of shoot off. Tire is starting to heat up a little bit in that right rear. I'm starting to feel it kind of sashay out. I'm probably throwing SimTV for a loop, though. I tell you that. They're like, Casey's sticking it on track again, going to stay up in the lead.
And he picked the run here in this race.
And then all of a sudden I'm dropping to the pits second lap by, and it's like, what? And that back end stepping just a little bit. 21, Brian Shambliss. 18, Alec Martinez. And 13, Eli hitting all top 3 right now. Is there going to be any bad blood from last week at Texas? We'll have to see. Probably not, but I'm sure Eli was not happy about it because he had a pretty good car at Texas. Ooh, there she goes. She's stepping really hard now. I'd like to see it go green. Oh, she stepped out, got a little glitchy, and then stepped back in.
Okay, so you're going a little bit. Just make sure to give room, buddy.
Yes, sir. IR, nice job, Steve. Not sure why my internet's been... I just said that I was blinking a little bit, I believe. So I don't know why or if I am, but...
Hey, what's your problem?
Clear outside.
That sounds fine.
Hi, Reggie. Sick of these freaking idiots racing, wrecking people, and then they don't get in trouble for it. Hey, Mark, want to come run with me?
Can you like hook your car to mine so I can go a little quicker?
Yeah, let me slow down.
Yeah, that was a pretty... Tried slide job in 20, or Jeremiah did, but that was just
That's left 7 minutes left.
a little reckless, I'd say.
Required.
Hey, Mark, what are you, like, topping out at?
52.
Yay, I'm so faster than a crash car. Awesome.
Alright, I think it's time to start moving a little bit. Like I said, I think we got a pretty decent car in the long run. It's loosened up a little bit, so we got some drive off the corner.
Feels like I'm racing a street stock right now.
Yep, I agree with him on that. That back end's just like slowly stepping out.
Thanks, man.
Up into 12th, so we're moving towards the top 10. Still back up the corners just a little bit to get the nose down in there. And then stand on it. Should get us a nice run off the corner.
Okay, we're halfway to the finish.
That's halfway. Got the run on Jeremiah.
Outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Yeah, ain't gonna work the bottom.
Still there. Clear outside.
Jason, you have it higher.
Car
Sir.
inside. Keep high.
Yep.
There's a spot into the 11th. Yeah, the bottom's like nicer, but I'm carrying more speed around this outside. Meaning that the front stretch in the tri-oval. Because like, run to that bottom, it's kind of loose. Oh shit. Had to get in the gas a little bit to get the back end.
Did you have any required repair, Alex? No, all my damage was optional. Decided to take it all though, because just by itself I was just fish in the water, so.
Ooh, that was a fucking blip.
I wonder how iRacing decides if it's being required or not, I don't know. Leaders, I'm assuming you guys want the tops off there on the bottom here for you people.
That would be appreciative.
Alright, sweet stack. My bad.
Just climbed into the top 10. And then the gains off the corner.
Man, look at that daring 3-wide pass I just made, my goodness.
Keep the car up on track. 16 out of 18 cars on the lead lap. That's kind of crazy.
Intense battle right now.
I don't know how much time we're gaining. Got 23-ish laps. About 3 laps per gallon. 3 laps. Ooh, 23. Get us to 150. Or 100, sorry. 102, 103 probably. It's going to leave us with 48 to go. 3 laps, 45, man. If I could just stretch just that little bit.
On the right side, I might modify.
Whoever made the street stock comment before, I agree with you fully. Yeah. What about him, Legend?
Still there. Hold your line. Clear inside.
We're at 3.2. I just want to see. Yep, 3.1. I mean, we're gaining a little bit at least. We're back to 3.2.
Hey, Mark. Hello. Are you having fun?
I feel like Ricky Bobby after his accident. We're going 26.
First of all, your comment was funny, and then two, the Ricky Bobby comment.
I don't mean to be that guy, but can we cut it?
It'd be really tight on fuel. My guess is a no. just a smooth approach to this line as well as moving forward. Now, mind you, are we really catching those guys up there? Nah, not really. We're making a little bit of ground. Not much. Not a 2.8, 2.9, like, ooh, 2.7. What does it say? It's like half a tenth. Not half a tenth. Sorry. No, half a tenth. Yeah, about a half a tenth. Per lap. We're gaining a little more now, it seems like. Oh yeah, we're gaining a lot more now. That was almost a tenth per corner. Yeah, we lost it back, but that's okay. Damn.
21-18 fitness.
Had to lift just a little bit. Still gained about a tenth on that corner, but
Each driver needs to make the announcement on a team effort.
bunch of cars. 3 lead cars just pitted. They're trying to split the last bit in half. Down to 2.2. Still gaining. The car is almost like glued to that top line. I don't know why the game's so fidgety right now. It's like my internet's not doing well. Down under 2.2 or 2.0. Ooh, that was a bad corner for me. Robert Gaba, that's who it was. I was like, that looked like Bruce Boyer. No, that was Robert Gaba. Down to 1.5 on Clifton. .4. See, gains on me out of the corner. He didn't that time. See, because I drove to the bottom. .3, still gaining. Like I said, I think we got a really good long run car. We burned that right front just a little bit. 1.2, 10th a corner now. At least on Clifton, not on the other guys. Here comes Alec Martinez.
29 fit again.
I was like, I'm not moving down the track for him.
Clear inside.
Ah, the 16 made him run the wide line, really wide line that time by.
Car inside.
TJ Stravato,
Stay high with the car on the low side.
Brian Shambliss,
Inside. Clear inside.
ooh, that car got really loose.
I'll be pitting this time.
Car inside. Keep high. Clear. Inside. Got about 4
Cool.
laps of fuel left. Clear inside.
Yeah, we're gonna be at 98, so we're gonna have to pit at least one more time anyway.
25 minutes.
I'm gonna take a watch on my fuel. I gotta put the fuel at max. That'd be nice. I'm going to, no worries. At least for this pit stop, I'm
2-car pitting this time. 2-car pitting.
Now in third.
Oh, I only got 5 laps of fuel. I thought I had 2, it said. So it will be 102, 103.
16 exiting.
Perfect. That's what I was hoping for.
Pitting in this time.
Look.
Man, I don't get why it's so glitchy.
You got about 2 laps of fuel left.
Hitting in. Actually, no, I'm not. Can't do that.
Pitting.
Slow car down low.
Pitting.
Okay, you're in second.
Hitting in this time.
.50 pitting this time.
The leader's pitting now.
15 pitting.
Good pit stop. Oh, yeah. How many laps are we at? 101 is be 102 coming out of the pits.
That's it.
13.4. What a good...
20 pit stall. Do a drive through, please.
Ooh. Got a good pit stop. I beat Eli out. He took a really, like, slow approach to that entry. I really just dove it in there, got it. Just want to clarify that was a 23 call for too many pit stalls.
10-4. It was the 20 car.
10-4, thank you. We're actually still in 10th.
Bailey, I don't get how you literally have no front end, but yet you're still blowing my doors off. It's insane.
It's a good move by Eli.
Stay high to the car on the low side. Clear inside.
Eli's not going to use me to save fuel. He was racing for the lead not long ago, so he's going to be using his car up, trying to make sure he's getting every millisecond on the track as fast as he can in comparison to those guys. Also, the leaders aren't that far behind us. Currently, we're gaining on them because they were at about 6.2 when we got on the track. Now they're up to 7.1. Eli is not like that. He's going to... Like I said, he's going to run that thing wide open if he can.
You can get by if you want.
I saw you didn't say don't pass him. Thanks, Eli. He's trying to save fuel is what he's trying to do. He backed way out of it. He's not going to make it. It's basically 3 times, so 15, that's 45. It's like 5, you'll be 5 laps short, basically.
I may or may not.
Don't think he's going to make it either way. Well, I know I'm not going to make it. Hell, he's not going to make it. We pitted at the same damn time. So I may as well get what I can out of the car. Still save on it a little bit, but we've got the fresh tires on, freshest tires on track. I may as well get what I can out of them. And then get the last run and have fresh, like, again, fresh tires. Maybe 2 tires, we'll see. We'll see how much I abuse them. If I really start to abuse them at the end of this thing, then maybe, but maybe not the end, but you know what I'm saying. Pit a little early to just take 2 with the splash of fuel. Whew. Hell of a dive off turn 2 there. I mean, all the more hope for Eli, but I'm guessing he ain't gonna make it. If he does, fuel strategy for the win. Good job to that team if they get it. If they get it on that, I'm proud of their team for what they did. I don't think you're gonna save enough fuel. That's it's 5 laps of fuel. That's quite a bit of fuel to be saving. Also, I don't know how bad the glitchiness looks. Or how sideways the car's getting, but man, this thing looks like / feels like it's just getting out there.
Stay low to the car on the high side. Clear.
You know, it would have been more pleasant if Robert Gabbett just got the fuck out of the way, but that's okay. Yeah, I know. That's what it's doing on my screen, too. There goes Jeremiah. He's short pitting, going for the long run. We're going to have fresher tires in that 8 car, though.
Gracias, amigos.
Gaining on Clifton a little bit, not a lot. Holy shit, that thing went sideways. I looked away for a moment. We were just fucking turning it towards pit lane. Still gaining on Clifton, though. Oh gosh, that was... I'm not surprised. That would be obvious. I'd probably do 125 just to have a 25 lap sprint. Do 4 tires. If I'm gonna go for 4, do it then. If I'm gonna go for 2, maybe do it like 135. 132, 135, somewhere in there. Maybe I'd do a 2-tire stop even at 125. I don't know. We'll see.
No problem.
AJ Servato, another guy pitting. Really, we have still really good tires. I wish we didn't have to pit.
You speed, AJ?
Pretty sure AJ just got... Yep, there it is. AJ Stravato, 33 car, just got a speeding penalty. God, I'm tired of it frame skipping. I have high side and 3 Bailey. Never mind. Thank you, sir.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Clearing side.
It's okay, it was a late request.
Putting in the sun.
21 coming in.
It's still carrying a shit ton of speed out of the top side of this corner.
'16 pitting.
Oh, I'm so close to the fucking wall right now. Yeah, that right front gone. Left front not too great either. Took the bottom of the turn, which was not the best way to do that, but it's okay. Yeah, I think we're going to do a splash of fuel. Depending on how much fuel we need, we'll do a splash of fuel 2 tires. How you think 4 would be better?
16 exiting.
Yeah, I guess if We did it for 25 laps. I guess we should probably get 4 because that'll be... I'm just trying to see about track position. Because Trejo and Horonis are just way up there, and so is Chambliss, Alec, trying to get us up there. Now, I only need 25 laps of fuel, which is roughly 8. We'll go 9. So I need about 3 gallons. See, but 4 tires is a waste at that point. You see what I'm saying? It'd be a splash and go 2 tires. I don't know, man. I'm feeling like 2 might just be the way to go. I guess we are pretty spread out.
Right, Angelo.
I just feel like it's a lot of time to be wasting in the pits if we're not gonna, I don't know. Yeah, but it's at least it'll be looser. Not that I want to drive an extremely loose race car, but I only need right sides. The right sides are what is wearing off. I mean, that left front's not doing well. I don't know. I don't know what the best decision is here. Steve! Steve! Where are you? We only need 3 gallons of fuel. I'm not pitting this time because I need to figure out what I want to do on tires. Take 2. Fuck it. Risk it for the biscuit. Haven't had a great season thus far. But we'd probably fly if we had 4. We haven't put a lot of stress on these tires.
Sorry about that, man.
$50 car pitting this time. 50 car pitting this time. Oh, I'm way up. I got it set on 2. Perfect pit stop, I'd say. Slid right on in.
That seemed a little intentional.
All clear, punch it.
Oh, don't. Oh, God, that was so close. That was close. I was doing 47 when I hit that line. Also, if I got right sides that are sticking and left sides are slippy, and the car, if the car is going to slide, at least it'll keep that right rear hot so we can drive hard through the corner. Yeah, but we were close, man. I tell you what, that was about as close as I'd want to cut it for speeding. Woo! I didn't turn for the end of the corner there. That scared me. I mean, I was turning. It's just I didn't turn as hard as I needed to. So I'm pushing the car right now.
29 fitting this time.
Car outside. Still there. Clear
Oh, she's slipping. Oh, she's slipping. Ooh, she's fun though. Man, she's dirt tracking. It's fun, man. I'm gonna try to get a top 5 out of this race. I think we got a decent car under us. We've kept it alive. We've kept it fast, consistent. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to still conserve a little bit because I have to go a pretty long way. Still have to go 20 laps now. Angelo was at the front, and he just came out of pits, and he's behind now. Reggie's a lap down. Double pass. Wrangling this car to the bottom.
Don't try that.
Reggie just came out of the pits. I'm not surprised he's riding my ass. Really just kind of controlling the throttle right now.
Caution, damn it, come on.
No caution.
I vote against caution there, sir.
Screw you, little Billy.
Got it.
Fucking getting glitchy. I don't like it.
Payback, almost back to me.
What? I mean, this is a real thing. They're gonna get wrecked.
What do you want me?
I'll take a look.
No problem. Hands down, bud.
I'm not trying to race Reggie. He's a fucking lap down right now. All right, Reggie, get on it, buddy.
Hey, buddy, I'm racing for position 2, man.
No, I was just telling you to go. You're good.
Take it low here, Robert.
Thanks.
Running that low line really made that right front burn up. I'm not pleased with it. We're faster than Reggie, that's the problem. He's just a little bit faster in the corner. We get so much more straightaway speed than he does.
Hitting this time.
This time he's not, so he's pulling away now. Good. Up to 5th.
Well, that was fun while it lasted. It was my only shot fitting this time.
Well, you fought hard there, Eddie.
Angelo with a head of speed. He's coming fast.
The lead is sitting now. You've got 10 laps to go. Inside.
Fuck, man, that car was out towards the
Still
wall.
there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Yeah, that fucking thing's going all the way out to the wall. I burned that right front up. I shouldn't have been low on Reggie like that. I should have just filed in behind him and taken it a little bit more cautious. Got 8 laps to go at the line.
Get back in fifth.
Man, my food's getting cold. It's like, that.
Angelo's got this thing in the bag if he can keep it rolling forward.
Feel free to pull over. Go eat.
Mama rings the dinner bell. You better get going.
Fuck, man, I almost hit the wall. It's gonna hit the wall one of these times. If we did get a caution, well, now it's too late, but if we would have gotten a caution, would have came in, got 4 tires. Not bad. Coming to 5 to go at the line. Actually gained time on the 25 and the 16. I think Eddie Trejo only took a splash and go. I don't know. I feel like he'd be catching me by now.
You've got 5 laps to go.
Thank you, Zach.
Car inside. Clear. Car inside. Still there.
And we're catching AJ Stravato, too.
Still there. Clear.
Not quick enough, I don't think. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, that's Angelo. I was like, holy shit, we're catching the hell out of AJ Stravato. I think we got a top 5 locked in. I'm hopeful we do.
My light flashed before my eyes there, Adam.
Trying to see how close I can get to the wall. Here, take it high here.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, those tires are burning, man.
Thank you.
I think the 2-tire stop was a good idea, though. Whew. It's been a race. 3 to go. Excuse me. There it is. 2 to go. Yeah, I calculated that fuel on the money. Well, whoever's out in the lead is just run away. I wonder if it's Shambliss, probably. Oh, it's Alec. Alec gonna get his first victory of the season.
Yeehaw, 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 yeehaw.
Good job, Alec.
Good job, Alec.
It's a drag race. Oh. I'll give you some props there, Eli. That's pretty good. Take some fuel.
Very nice job. Very, very nice, Alec. Thought you could do it, man.
Hell of a win, Alec.
Burn it down, kiddo.
Good job, buddy.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
Little Billy, you did it.
Great job, you did really well.
Right there at the end.
Still got top 5 out of it. I'm pretty happy about it. Not sure if the 4 tires really would have helped us. It probably would have extended that run a bit. Oh, really?
Yeah, well,
Alec's birthday, too, nonetheless. Nice job.
I keep racing this thing there. How many people do that?
Hey, hell of a one, Alec. Wish I didn't choke in speed right there, man. That'd have been interesting to see how that played out.
Well, maybe it was Alec's birthday.
Alright, AJ, I fucked up that one pit where I lost the lead. Overshot it.
That was fun, though. That was interesting to see how strategy played out.
Excuse me. I can't even get my wheel back straight.
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in.
Hell yeah, man. That was a good run, though. I'll take it for Kansas, man. This setup was actually really awesome. I want to give Andrew and those guys. We'll just back it up. Do a little aerial view of our burnout donuts, whatever. Just trying to have a little fun, man. This was a fun race. Honestly, went green, kept our car clean. If we would have took 4 tires, I don't know how it would have managed out. I think we would have kept up with the 29 at Angelo or been a little faster. We definitely had to baby our car a little bit towards the end there. So I don't know. But a good job to this 50 team once again with another top 5 for the weekend. Like I said, next week for ORL, we got a week off. Next week for NIS Thursday night racing, we will be back or for some Richmond Raceway. So thank you for everybody for hanging out. We'll have a broadcast interview, I assume, here in a moment. I definitely want to tell Andrew good job on the setup, or whoever did it, because honestly I thought it was a blast to race. It definitely was tire conservation sort of race. I'm going to hang out for a little bit, but you guys will hear me on the broadcast. Go check out SimTV, SYMTV.com, or not .com, sorry, SimTV on YouTube. Go check those guys out, Kyle and Finian. Awesome job with the broadcast. Oh, man, I just made a little flower. Do you see that? Little loop-de-loops. That's cool. Anyway, thanks, guys, for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed this race. If you did, leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Hit the little bell so you can get more notifications on these videos when they come up. Thursday night racing, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time in the NIS Series, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time for the ORL Series. Like I said, guys, thank you very much for hanging out, and hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.